nosotros, que este amor se ha gastado de repente. Vuelvo a recordarme cuando todo era nuevo, el día que te enamoraste. Dijimos que lo nuestro sería eterno. No me digas que te vas y por favor que me vas a destrozar el corazón. Si me pides que yo cambie, yo haré lo que tú me pidas. Es de humano cometer más de un error que te cuesta regalarme tu perdón. Te lo juro que no voy a soportar tu despedida. Aunque digan que no hay mal que duró más de 100 años, no quisiera ser el primer idiota en comprobarlo. Un amor como el nuestro, sabes que no se ve a diario. Un amor como el nuestro vale la pena salvarlo. No me digas que te vas y por favor que me vas a destrozar el corazón. Si me pides que yo cambie, yo haré lo que tú me pidas. Es de humano cometer más de un error que te cuesta regalarme tu perdón. Te lo juro que no voy a soportar tu despedida. Aunque digan que no hay mal que duró más de 100 años, no quisiera ser el primer idiota en comprobarlo. Un amor como el nuestro, sabes que no se ve a diario. Un amor como el nuestro vale la pena salvarlo. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That was a song called Cien Años by Cristelo. It's been on my playlist for the last 2 weeks. Been jamming it every day. It's just something about it. And it's a very cool cat, man. So I know it's late. It's 11 o'clock. It's Frito-Pie Friday. It's going to start earlier, but I had my godson had his birthday today, and we went out and drove out to Floresville. We just got home, so I was debating whether I was going to do it or not. And if I talk about it, I got to be about it, and I can't let my artist friends down, man. Even if we got 5 people watching or 100 people, it doesn't matter. I got to stay true to what I'm trying to do here. I want to do a song for some great friends of mine, man, and it's been a very tragic week for all my buddies, Grupo Asalto. You know what I mean? To Juan, to Jordan, you know, all you guys, man. Like, my heart goes out to you guys, man. I know how hard it is to lose a dad, and you know what I'm saying. I know that he meant everything to you guys. You know, he's a musician, and you guys followed in his footsteps, and you know, man, it's wild. Again, I just want to send from me and my wife Weechan and you know my family our heartfelt condolences to you guys out there in Lido, Texas. Not Lido, it's the Snyder, Texas. And a big old hug, bro, when I see you for sure, man. A big old hug. I called Jeremiah earlier today and told him to give you a big old hug for me. So hopefully he did his part right. But I want to play, you know, you guys' music, of course. find it here. Bear with me. No, can't find it. Of course I can't find it. It's Friday, man. Supposed to find anything. So yeah, here's a song. This song was one of my first songs that it was the first song that Jordan gave me to play, and it's just, again, I know he has new hits, but it's Frito-Pie Friday. I'm gonna play what I want, and I love this song. So to all the Rodriguez family out there in Snyder, Texas, man, my heartfelt condolences. And here's Jordan Rodriguez, Grupo Asalto.
Después de una larga ausencia quisiste volver. Te dejaron sola y me quieres otra vez.
Love you guys, bro.
Pero no soy tu estúpido esta vez. Ya ves, por tus malas decisiones nadie te quiere. Ahora estás sola en el mundo, necesitas aprender que el amor no es un juego, fíjate bien. No soy tu tonto, no voy a estar aquí esperando con brazos abiertos. No quiero escuchar todas tus mentiras, ya no tengo el tiempo. Es mejor vete lejos de aquí.
Sorry about that, guys.
No soy tu tonto, ya no voy a ser parte de tus juegos. Voy a quemar nuestros recuerdos en el fuego. Ahora empezar de nuevo. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Tejano Fanfare, they're gonna be here, man. You've never seen these guys.
Ya ves, por tus malas decisiones nadie te quiere. Ahora estás sola en el mundo, necesitas aprender que el amor no es un juego, fíjate bien. No soy tu tonto, no voy a estar aquí esperando con brazos abiertos. No quiero escuchar todas tus mentiras, ya no tengo el tiempo. Es mejor vete lejos de aquí. No soy tu tonto, ya no voy a ser parte de tus juegos. Voy a quemar nuestros recuerdos en el fuego. Ahora empezar de nuevo.
Fucking jam right there. Again, man, that was a very special song to play for all my buddies, man. Jordan, Juan, J-Rod, man, thank you, guys, for putting out great music, man. And again, my condolences to your family, man, and you're in our daily prayers for sure. And I'm sure 100 people have called you and texted you and whatnot. Just know that I love you guys, man, and whatever I can do for you guys here on this end, I'll always be here for you guys. And hopefully with your love of your fans and your family, you guys will find a way to get through it. Never gets easy, that's for sure. I'll tell you that. I'll be the first one to tell you it doesn't get easier, but know that we love you, brothers. And another shout out, man. I want to give people are hitting me up. Another big shout out. I want to give out to one of my best friends growing up, man. And you know, he's been there for me when I needed somebody to talk to, or you know, just to fucking talk shit to. You know, he's the same guy that, you know, when we were 6 years old, he's still the same dude. So big shout out to my brother Lenny Landin, man, here in San Antonio. Always tuning into my shows, man. Wherever he can help me, he helps me. And I greatly appreciate that. So shout out to my buddy Lenny, man. Hope you're having a cold one, bro, and having a good time. You're probably in the same spot where I know you're at, you know, just chilling. So shout out to my buddy Lenny Landin. Today, man, I got some good music, man. I got a song from I hope I say it right, man, because it came across as let's see. Jonathan sent me the song, and if you don't know Jonathan Espinosa, I think he won like producer of the year for the Tejano Mundial Awards. And the dude's he's from Florida, man. And a lot of artists that he works with remotely. And it's just, to me, it's just like, it's weird, right? But the kid makes it happen, dude. He makes it happen time and time again. Artist after artist, man. Song after song. And he's like, hey, dude, you know, this song that I'm about to play for you guys, if you're an artist, kick back, relax, have a cold one. I'm about to read off some names to you that all worked on this one song. I don't know if it's out yet, and that's a great thing about doing Frito-Pie Friday, man. Being a fan of the music is I get to listen to it before a lot of people. You guys, if you watch the show, you'll get to listen to a lot of music that's not going to be out for a couple of weeks, or it's not going to be, you know, it's not on the radio yet. You get to hear it here first on Frito-Pie Friday. So the artist on this song that I'm about to play, man, the name of the artist is Michael Mitchell, and he's from Houston, Texas. And on the keys is Jonathan Espinosa, the producer. On the drums, Aaron Holler. On the drums, Aaron Holler. Lalo Morales on accordion. Eddie Perez on bass. Shout out to Eddie Perez, man. All of La Calma. Great time yesterday with those guys. And on guitar, Mr. AJ Rock Flores. Dude, all-star musicians, man. All-star musicians. And the name of this song is called Tocando. He put Fondo. Tocando Fondo. So, yeah, that's the name of the song. Tocando Fondo. So here it is right here, man. The guy's name is Michael Mitchell from Houston, Texas. Digging it. I agree, Tomas. I agree. Damn it, boy. So I'll be honest, man, that's the first time I ever heard of this artist, right? If you guys have heard of him, well, good on you, but I've never heard of this guy, and the guy's name is Michael Mitchell from Houston, Texas. Michael Mitchell, man. Hey, bro, I dig the jam. I agree with my buddy on here. The lyrics on that song are very nice. It just flows very smoothly. It's got a nice catch. And Jonathan Espinosa did it. So, you know, having those people like Aaron Holler, you know, Eddie Perez, Rock, like all these dudes are just phenomenal artists at what, you know, musicians at what they do. So you put them all together on one record with, you know, with the good lyrics, good vocals, man. I really dig that song. I think it'll do well, man. So if you Facebook, it's so weird. I don't think a lot of people see the post just depending on when you post. So excuse me, but I just got bombarded on my regular email with, I use my email that I use for everything. And I was giving that out for music, and it filled up really, really quick. So I had to open a new email, and I went ahead and just did an email that covers everything. You know what I mean? If you got something to do with Wacky Wednesday, Frito-Pie Friday, or just me in general and has to do with music or business, I'm just going to use this email. So the new email is bumpergomezproductions@gmail.com. If you have a new single, if you have a link, I prefer you guys send me the MP3 already where I can just play it the way I just played it. Just makes things so much easier and so much smoother. Yeah, man, this is what we're going to do. You know, every other Friday, we're going to try to get on here, go live. And the 2 Fridays from now, we won't, because we'll be live downtown in San Antonio. The fanfare is coming, man. TTMA fanfare is going to be here. If you're coming from out of town, I'm going to tell you this. If you're coming from out of town and you've come many years before, there's going to be a lot of things different. Not really necessarily different with the stage setups, and that there's just a lot of shit going on in one area, one city. You know, there's a lot of things going on, man. And I love fanfare, man. It has the new, it has the old, it has the middle, and you know what I mean? You get the list. You can go to the TTMA website. The list is already, they're already on there. Who's playing, what times, what stage. You know, I get a highlighter, I print it out, and I say, hey, I want to see these guys. And if I can make my rounds and work it out right, you know, I get to see everybody that I want to see. And the musicians are just, I mean, they're awesome, man. You know what I mean? And people from all over the United States there to listen to brand new music and to old music. It's just a great time. Let's see. I got this song just a few minutes ago. The song is called Monito con Alas, and this is by a group. I think they're out of Houston as well. Let's see. Man, they don't have the group name here. Hey, we're going to play it anyway. I'll figure it out right now. Monito con Alas. ¿Qué hubo, Ricardo?
Hay un monito con alas, parece angelito, se llama Cupido y lo ando buscando. ¿En dónde andas, Cupido? ¿En dónde te has escondido? Ese monito de amor junta corazones y causa dolores para
What do you guys think?
se escriban canciones. Nunca te fuera creído. Te busco y andas perdido por ahí. Es tu vienes tú, estúpido Cupido, quiero hablar contigo para decirte en tu cara que la mujer que me escogiste no era para mí. Ese monito de amor junta corazones y causa dolores para que se escriban canciones. Nunca te fuera creído, te busco y andas perdido por ahí. Estúpido Cupido, quiero hablar contigo.
I'm digging this song.
Para decirte en tu cara que la culpa la tienes tú, estúpido Cupido, quiero hablar contigo para decirte en tu cara que la mujer que me escogiste no era para mí.
That classic Dano sound right there. I'll check right now, Tomas. I'll check right now.
Hay un monito
That was a great classic sound, I think. Man, it's killing me not having this is the latest one I have. We may want to ask Ernie to resend it. Also, see the wave version. But tell me who the group is, Rudy. Tell me who the group is. Smooth on the Tejana Levy. This is from Matthew Gutierrez, but that's not the name of the group, man. So forgive me. That was a great song. Just don't know the name of the group. So Thomas Cordova, let's see, man. Let's see if I have your new one. I gotta check my old email because I'm sure you sent it to the Gunny Gomez one. So let me check it out. I think I got it. I got La Dueña de Mi Amor. I have that one, Tomás. There we go. That's it. Tomás Cordova right here. La Dueña de Mi Amor.
Cada vez que le hablaba, ella no quería saber nada de mi amor. Pasó el tiempo y nos fuimos conociendo. Yo el jardinero y ella una bella flor. Al verla me perdía yo en sus lindos ojos. Su piel morena para mí una atracción. Con su sonrisa y manera de tratarme, en un instante me robó el corazón. Su amor alumbra mi universo, por eso es que lucho por su amor. Me ponía delante de sus sueños, soy su amante y protector. irreemplazable. Pienso en ella en cada canción. Por eso es que ya vengo a decirle que es la dueña de mi amor.
Órale, Tomás, it's a bad jam, homie.
Perdía yo en sus lindos ojos, su piel morena para mí una atracción, con su sonrisa y manera de tratarme, que en un instante me robó el corazón. Su amor alumbra mi universo, por eso es que lucho por su amor. Me ponía delante de sus sueños, soy su amante y protector. Su cariño es irreemplazable, pienso en ella en cada canción.
What do you guys think?
Por eso es que ya vengo a
Let
decir
Thomas know.
que es la dueña de mi amor.
He's right here in the chat.
Que ya vengo a decirle es la dueña de mi amor.
I like that jazzy part right there.
Yo también te amo, di mi amor.
Nice. That was Tomás Cordova, man. La dueña de mi amor. Nice song, man. Let's see. Here's one from Miguel Hernandez, right? Let's check this one out.
Quiero más, mucho más de lo que dice algún libro, algún filósofo, un escritor. Quiero más, mucho más de lo que exigen los años y al mundo a mi alrededor. Y solo quiero encontrar mi verdad en tus ojos. Un corazón para mi corazón. Escribir nuestra historia viviendo en momentos que sobrevivan el tiempo y al fin descubrir todos tus sueños, los más grandes, los pequeños, beberme en tu luz, ser todo lo que quieras tú y al fin recibir tu ternura, tus secretos, los que guardas en tu pecho para un loco como yo, que quiere ser tuyo hasta el fin.
What's up, Miss Vanessa?
Quiero más que rimar tu piel con mis manos, dejando a un lado el pudor. Quiero más, mucho más que un verso utilizado en alguna canción de amor. Solo quiero encontrar mi verdad en tus labios. Corazón para mi corazón. Escribir nuestras historias viviendo en momentos que sobrevivan el tiempo y
Hey, Miguel has a badass voice, man. That was a badass jam. That was Miguel Hernandez, and the song name was Al Fin. So, man, shout out to Miguel Hernandez. That was a badass jam, brother. Really, really, really badass. Um, okay. Oh, the Monito con Alas tune you played is Rudy Boga Perales. Yeah, the Houston Legends band. Thank you, Thomas. Let them know that song is good, man. I dug it. It's just got that classic Tejano sound. And speaking of classic Tejano sound, dude. Speaking of Tejano classic sound, Sunday evening I wouldn't call it a tariada, but it's these people do it right. Shout out to Pepsi Peña and all the KEDA 99.9 Radio Jalapeno people here in San Antonio, Texas. They put on these Sunday shows here in San Antonio, and they're usually held at the Shriner Auditorium here in the Stone Oak area. And we got invited, and we went to one. This is actually the second one we went to, and they had a big band. And forgive me because I don't remember their name. And they were like a traditional, old school Tejano band, a lot of brass, just great Tejano music. And then they were followed up by La 45. And if you've never heard of La 45, these dudes, I think the oldest guy in the band is Mike Torres. And he's, I think, 37 or 36 years old. And the great thing about this guy, man, is that he put some young musicians together who have combined, they have a great love for their culture and Tejano music. It's amazing, man. They have this energy on the stage. And most Tejano bands now, 4 or 5 people, maybe 6. These guys are a 10-piece band, dude. 10-piece band. And they dress classy. Their stage presence is amazing. And you guys are going to get to hear them this Wednesday coming up, next Wednesday. La 45 will be here in the studio. They'll be not in this actual studio because it's way too small to hold 10 people. But we're going to make it work. We're going to have, I'm probably going to move them to my wife's living room and her coffee area. But we're going to make it work. And I'm going to have a whole production team here. So hopefully the sound would just be amazing that you guys get to listen to live, and do an interview with these guys and see what drives them, right? These are the young people that we're looking for to keep Tejano music going and alive and fresh. And here these guys are playing some classic sounding Tejano music. A lot of music they play is actually new music, but it just sounds like the older sound of Tejano music, man. So let me find a song of theirs that's on they already have out, and it's they love Little Joe, you can tell. They love Ruben Ramos, you can tell. Like, they love all those classic sounds, dude. So let me got a brand new album. That was a Christmas one. Hold on. We'll play this one right here. Amor de Madrugada, which is a tribute to David Lee Garza in their own version, in their own way. So here's a little piece of what you're going to get on Wednesday live in wherever you're watching, on your TV, on your phone, wherever you have my ugly mug on. Wednesday, you're going to want to tune in for sure. So Amor de Madrugada, a tribute to David Lee Garza, La 45. gotta bear with me. Maybe this is just the instrumental, but they do sing it. They do. I've heard them sing it.
Te daré amor de madrugada, mi cuerpo desnudo será tu almohada. Sé que olvidarás, no te importará al amanecer. Fuiste cruel con tu mirada, que no irá a notar que eres fatal, y al amanecer vas a volar, vas a volar, vas a final de amor fue puñalada. Sé que fuiste cruel con tu mirada, que no irá a notar que eres fatal, y al amanecer vas a
if you just, he said, not yet, not yet. Okay. He says, I can wait. Andy Bustamante, what's going on? Andy, do you have any music on Apple already? I'll check. all your new stuff is beautiful. I'm totally digging it. Keep grinding, like I told you. Just keep grinding and grinding. You're doing what you got to do. But dude, I cannot wait for Wednesday to get here. Like dead. I'm just I wanna be able to feel the horns in my and then here in my house, like it's just it's not a stage, it's just like just a jam session, man. And to hear that these dudes love to play, man. Shout out to Mike Torres and all the guys, man. Mel. If you guys didn't see, I posted I don't think I posted it. I took the video, I sent it to my buddy Joey Jimenez, Mr. JMZ. I sent it to him and he did a great post on Mel. And the story, the storyline was that he's known Mel since he was a very little kid, and Mel's looked up to him as a drummer. And he had a little picture with Mel, and then I sent him the solo, and Mel freaking killed it, dude. He killed his drum solo. Mel's probably got to be 15 or 16. And let me tell you guys, man, talking about young musicians, yesterday, my buddies Leo and Eddie and La Calma were playing at Smoke here in downtown San Antonio, and it's an outdoor venue, and they're doing a lot of they're changing a bunch of stuff around. It's going to be very beautiful, very nice once they're all said and done with it. But they're always changing stuff around there at Smoke. It's a great place, great atmosphere, and I just love the fact that at least one day out of the week you can go down there, get yourself something good to eat, get yourself something cold to drink, and you can listen to some good Tejano music and still leave at a decent time. They start at 7 and they end at 10. And so while I was there, I was talking to for me, he's a legend. I mean, for what I do and my little part of what I do in this realm of trying to keep our Tejano genre moving and uplifting and just, for everybody to listen to. When I get to sit down and talk to these guys, man, I take it in. I'll be quite honest with you. Like I'm that much of a fan. And the more that I've done this show, the more I get to learn about the industry, stuff that I never would have even imagined, how they do things, how management works. There's just so many moving parts. And so I absorb anytime I get to sit down and talk with people who are somebody in the genre. And so last night, I got to sit down and have pretty much dinner, man, with Eddie Perez. And if you don't know who he is, look him up. That's a bad dude, bro. That's a bad dude right there. So not only did I have to get to have a little dinner with Eddie Perez, next to Mr. Eddie Perez was Eddie Perez Jr., who is barely 17 years old, I believe, and has been playing the drums I think he told me 2 years, a year and a half, maybe 2 years, and he's just picked it up, and he's, it's in his blood, and he jammed. He's the new drummer for La Calma. So it's just cool, man. It was really, really cool. I got to sit down and talk to him and have some great conversation about the genre, great conversation about music, what's to come. Just an overall cool dude. Growing up, I used to think musicians were so stuck up and they don't got time for the small people. Not these dudes, man. All these dudes that I meet, I consider them friends. La mera neta, like, they're my friends. It's not even like professionally. No, I consider them my friends, man. They're great people. They make you feel like you've known them your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like Eddie, we probably chatted on Facebook and, on comments here and there, but we never really met. And he knows who I was. He knew who I was. I knew who he was. And I had that respect for him. And sure enough, when he was done with his set, man, he came right to me, boom, sat down. We started talking like we grew up together. So shout out to Eddie Perez, man, Eddie Perez Jr. Thank you guys for yesterday sitting down, talking to me. And, he's a hell of a producer as well. He puts out badass music, man. And not only that, I was the night wasn't over. I mean, Leo, he's a great, cool ass cat, bro. Cool ass cat, and just a badass accordionist, badass vocalist. I love La Calma. La Calma is, if you've never heard any of their music, to me, La Calma is one of those groups that just, they have hits and they have great music, but they just haven't they haven't had that one chance that somebody's gonna give them. It's gonna just take them, and not that people don't know who they are. People know who they are. La Calma is, the Calma Nation is huge. But in my mind, and as a fan, I'm thinking there's just one thing they're left to do, and then they're gone. I mean, they're gonna be up there with all the big bands that you see coming to your town. But I also got to sit down and talk to another great producer, man. Another just amazing dude. Mr. Zavala himself was sitting there, and we had a great long conversation. And man, Tejano is looking bright. It's looking very bright. Everybody that I've been speaking to in the last 2 weeks agrees with me. There's if you haven't figured it out, or you don't know yet, Tejano is buzzing. Tejano music is buzzing again. It's buzzing. It wasn't buzzing 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. It's buzzing now. It's buzzing now. People are, there's a lot of young artists coming out. Radio stations are being more open to playing new music, which is great. I love to hear, my friends like Carla Cristina, like I'm driving and boom, a Carla Cristina song. I'm like, that's my homegirl right there. Kill that shit. Jamming that shit. So, I'm here, man. I'm doing my part. I'm going to continue to do my part. All I ask that you guys do is that whenever we do a live or whatever, just share it, dude. Share it. Because, again, you just never know. Somebody could be bored as hell. What is my friend sharing? Boom. Who the hell is this guy? Boom. Music spreads, man. It spreads. And with social media, the great thing I get to see is, friends like Andy Bustamante. Has ups and downs. These guys have personal lives. They have their own issues, just like any other family, just like, all the problems that you have. But then they're in the limelight, right? They choose to do music. And Andy's just been grinding her fucking ass off, like putting in work. And at the end, it's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off. She's hitting the streets. And she's hitting them running, like, she's doing what she's got to do. So shout out to Andy, man. Again, I love watching you grind. I love watching you grind on social media. And I wish nothing but the best for you. That's the God honest truth. Shout out to Gus Caballero. Guzzy Caballero and Rosemary chilling and enjoying Frito-Pie Friday. Que viva la onda tejana. Hell yeah, Gus. Thank you, bro. Tejano Storian, orale. What's going down? But yeah, dude, you if you guys, last time I had a conversation with a gentleman that was upset. He was upset because he's like, why don't we have one place where we can go and get everything Tejano? Why don't we have one place that you can go to, you can get all the information you need, all the music? Come on, man. That's, there's podcasts like mine. There's radio shows. There's, Apple Music, Google Music. There's 100 million different ways for you to grab information or music. Whatever your cup of tea is, flow with it. You know what I'm saying? People might like the show, like my show. Hey, great. Maybe I give you some information. You get an artist on here, you get to know something about them that you never would have thought of or you never knew. A funny story, a sad story, whatever the case may be. Right? Just all I'm trying to do is bring the artist closer to you guys. So that way, when you do see them, you look at them in a different way, not just an artist, but as a human being, and admire their hustle, admire their work ethic, because it's not easy getting to know these guys that travel. Like literally, when I went to Sombrero Fest, I went with my buddies, Mike Gonzalez and Iconics. Like, I can't do that. I can't, dude. I did Friday, I was in Brownsville. Came back Saturday. Saturday, we did a gala, and then I went to go see Grupo Duelo and Pegaso and La Leyenda here at Cowboys. Woke up early in the morning, had to do some stuff for church, and then did the tariada. After that tariada with Jay Perez and La 45, we left straight from there. I went to Thirsty Horse and saw Solido. Monday I was done. So, again, man, shout out to everybody busting their ass. In the chat room is Sonia de la Paz, another one. Love watching you grind, dude. Love watching you grind. And that's the thing, like, speaking as a fan and speaking as a host of a show, like, to the artist, because that's probably who's mostly in my chat room right now and probably watching, the very few that are watching this late Friday, Frito-Pie Friday. Your grind is paying off, dude. You may not see it because you're doing it every day and it's like, fuck, I'm not getting nowhere. I'm telling you as a fan, I'm telling you as somebody outside looking in, what you guys are doing is, it's my girls, especially the homies, my girls that have been pushing for them to come to the forefront of the music. It's happening. The fucking Chingona Fest that I wanted to do, boom. Shout out to Mr. Luna and their production out there in East Texas. They're going to do the Diva Fest. Fuck yeah. People they're doing it, you know, and before I play another song, I want to throw one more thing out there, and I want you guys to take it in for what it's worth. Regional Mexican is a huge market. Regional Mexican music is probably one of the biggest markets in all the United States. If Tejano wasn't buzzing, the second largest regional Mexican station here, probably the third or fourth strongest frequency in San Antonio, 95.7, is now a Tejano station back in San Antonio. Bump. The people are like, what? I haven't heard that. I said, check it out. Go check it out. It is. But all I'm going to tell my artists is bear with them. They're just getting started. I know a lot of the music that, like, I counted today, like, a lot of music was older music. Let them DJs come on. Let that program director get going. I promise you, these guys are going to, they have to. They have to. To all my family, the 98.9 K Alamo family, not disrespecting you guys whatsoever, because you know what? When KXTN left, you guys came, you carried the torch. You carried the torch as best as you can, and you're still doing it. And shout out to Ching. I'm going to kick myself in the ass because Hale, right? Hale is their program director at K Alamo. Hale has balls. That guy plays music, brand new music, and it's on play. Like, you're not just going to hear it one time, you're not going to hear it again. He continues to play brand new artists' music. Not everybody's, but he plays it more than other stations. So to all my family at 98.9 K Alamo, all I can tell you guys is that competition's in town, and it's a good thing. Don't look at it in a bad way. Because now both stations need to be, both stations are going to be on their toes, doing what they got to do to get listeners. So, we are the capital of Tejano music. San Antonio is the capital of Tejano music. Why not? Why shouldn't we have two Tejano stations in one city? We deserve it. So yeah, I got that. I'm off my soapbox. I just wanted to pass that stuff to you guys. And, again, just trying to do my little part in my little corner of the world to keep our culture and our music alive. And just because she's on, I hope she's still on, I'm going to play this song right here that, we played again. We played this song. I played this song on Frito-Pie Friday, dude. Weeks before it was released. She let me do it. So here's a brand new one, man. Nada es imposible. It's a brand new single by Sonia de la Paz.
lo sentía de hace tiempo. En mi corazón te encontré y no te solté. Y con el tiempo te enseñé que nada es imposible entre tú y yo.
Fucking Sonia, man. Wow. That song just gets you in your feelings, bro. And I ain't even drinking.
Hoy desperté igual que ayer, contigo a mi lado. Y aunque no siempre todo esté bien, no me hace falta nada más. Un día a mi lado estás. No lo pude evitar. Te miré y me acerqué y tu espalda acaricié. Lo sentía de hace tiempo. En mi corazón te encontré y no te solté. Y con el tiempo te enseñé que nada es imposible entre tú y yo. ¿A qué hora sales por el pan, chiquitito? Te miré y me acerqué y tu espalda acaricié. Lo sentía de hace tiempo. En mi corazón te encontré y no te solté. Y con el tiempo te enseñé que nada es imposible entre tú y yo. No hay nada más grave que ese amor. Nada es imposible entre tú y yo.
God dang, dude. Wow.
Sonia de la Paz, dude. Just, it's again, man, I'm being just straight up honest, you guys. Just hearing that just gets you, those lyrics to that song just get you in this, like, I don't know, it's just weird. And I promise you, I haven't even had 1 ounce of alcohol tonight. So proud of you, Sonia. So proud of you, man. I'm so happy that I got to get you in the studio now. You know, 5 years from now, when you're this big star, I can say, hey, I knew her for a little while now. Yeah, she's gone. She's big. Good night, Sonia. Thanks for tuning in. You know, I'll be on for a little bit more for the people hanging on and listening in. I appreciate it. Andy, I'm trying to get your music. I want to play your new song. So if you have it, I don't know if you do or if you don't, but please send it to Bumper Gomez Productions with an S at gmail.com. I would love to play it tonight. So Friday night, what? It's Frito-Pie Friday. So, hey, guys, you can't see. I got my buddy Lance Scott. We're simulcasting right now on YouTube. And Lance Scott, he's tuning in from San Clemente, California. And Lance, down here in Texas, we got something we call Frito Pies, man. So we take a bag of Fritos, we cut it up on the side, throw some chili meat in there. Maybe if you're fancy, some cheese and tomato and lettuce. And you eat it right out of the bag. It's called Frito-Pie Friday. So, you know, that's what we get. A matter of fact, in California, I went to a football game and they were serving the exact thing. They were calling it taco in a bag. And me and my wife looked at each other and said, what in the hell is a taco in a bag? She said, well, we take the Fritos and we throw, you know, hamburger meat in there and stuff. I said, man, that's Frito pie, dude. What? So they ran right up to the dry erase board, changed taco in a bag and changed it to Frito pie. I can't remember what school that was. So, yeah, big shout out to my buddy Lance Scott, dude. And you surely do miss San Clemente for sure, man, for sure. And with that being said, here's one of my let's see, show me the album. brand new song. Well, it's not brand new. It's already on the charts, man. Un besito, un cachito. By my homie Carla Cristina. Here you go. I'm waiting, Ruby.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We're waiting, Ruby.
introducing
Carla Cristina.
Acércate un poquito más, no tengas miedo, no voy a morder. Agárrame la mano y vamos a bailar. No te hagas, por favor, ninguna de ellas se compara a mí. Soy única, no existen más. Dame un beso, ya verás. Un besito y un cachito de tu vida. Un besito y un cachito de tu vida. Solo un besito. Quedito, quedito, suavecito. Un besito, un cachito. Tus labios, yo los necesito. Besitos, besitos, dame tus besitos. Miles y miles, miles de besitos. Necesito tus besitos. Acércate un poquito más, no tengas miedo, no voy a morder. Agárrame la mano ya. Y vamos a bailar, no te hagas, por favor. Ninguna de ellas se compara a mí. Soy única, no existen más. Dame un beso, ya verás. Un besito y un cachito de tu vida. Un besito y un cachito de tu vida. Solo un... Sé que te voy a extrañar,
I didn't mean to do that, but I'm going to play like I did.
pero mi vida seguirá.
I beat you, Andy. I beat you.
Entre el frío y el calor. Adiós, mi amor.
Andy Bustamante.
Ahora sí ya me cansé de tanto amar. Te di todo mi corazón, te di mi vida, te di mi amor y hoy te digo adiós. No es tan fácil olvidar cuando se ama en verdad, pero mi corazón ya no puede más, ya no puede más. Entre el frío y el calor se fue muriendo la pasión. Mi alma no pudo más seguir luchando por tu amor. Sé que te voy a extrañar, pero mi vida seguirá. Entre el frío y el calor, adiós, mi amor.
You killed this song, Andy. You freaking killed this song, man. It's 10 o'clock in California. Wake up, everybody.
Entre el frío y el calor se fue muriendo la pasión. Mi alma no pudo más seguir luchando por tu amor. Sé que te voy a extrañar, pero mi vida seguirá.
I got disconnected.